I created these 29 information articles just for you. Information article 27, The Fallen Angels and the Demons. The fallen angels and the demons. The fallen angels are the angels who joined Lucifer's side and turned against God and the other angels. The demons are the surviving Nephilim spirits of the destroyed Nephilim children of the fallen angels, who mated with human women long ago. The fallen angels are far more ancient, far more powerful, and far more malignant than the demons. In the end, the fallen angels, the demons, and Satan are all destroyed. In addition to Satan's rebellion, there was a total of 200 specific angels who together conspired to take over the whole world, Earth, for themselves more than 5,000 years ago. I am not sure if these 200 angels were part of Satan and his angels' rebellion, or were a different group of rebellious angels. These 200 angels looked down on the earth from heaven. These 200 angels were afraid to rebel, so they made a group pact, a group vow, to lessen the guilt, fear, which was, "Brothers, let us make a pact vow amongst ourselves, that neither one of us should break until our plan is complete." And so together these 200 angels abandoned their angelic heavenly ranks, positions, which I think are still vacant today, and came down to the earth, where the humans had already multiplied, expanded, and built villages, towns, and cities across the earth. These 200 fallen angels coming down to earth from the sky were a sight to see, behold. This is the origin of tales, stories, fables, legends, and memories of ancient sky gods. The ancient fallen angels, or sky gods, are the modern-day extraterrestrial visitors, and the modern-day extraterrestrial visitors are the ancient fallen angels, or sky gods. The humans started to worship and build statues, monuments, and entire cities dedicated to these sky gods and their awesome powers, abilities. This is why there are so many strange and puzzling ancient stone cities and structures scattered all across the world today. The fallen angels were very bad and cruel rulers, masters, who demanded worship. The fallen angels are also called the Watchers. Some of the names of these 200 fallen angels are Azazel, Samayaza, Armaros, Barakiel, Kokabel, Ezekiel, Arakiel, Shamsiel, Sariel, Kasdea, Ramiel, Mastema, Kushiel, Arakiba, Ramiel, Tamiel, Daniel, Barakijal, Asael, Batarel, Ananiel, Zaquiel, Samsapiel, Satariel, Turel, Jomjael, Sachariel, Shemihazach, Artekop, Remashiel, Armomachiel, Ramel, Daniel, Zikuel, Barakiel, Hermani, Matarel, Sateuel, Samschiel, Sachriel, Tumiel, Turiel, Yamiel, Yahadiel, Samael, Gadriel, Bazeliel, Shazakiel, Penumue, Igon, Asbel, Abaddon, Abezethubal, Aosen, Amdusias, Amon, Amy, Andras, Andreophus, Andromalius, Apollyon, Asmodei, Asmodeus, Astadroth, Azael, Asa, Baal, Balaam, Baalberith, Barbatos, Bathim, Beelzebub, Belith, Belial, Belphegor, Berith, Bernael, Bephrons, Botis, Buer, Bune, Caim, Dantanian, Decarabia, Eligor, Enepsigos, Flauros, Focalor, Phorcas, Phornios, Phorcas, Phorphor, Gap, Gemegin, Glaciolobulus, Gamori, Gusion, Hagenti, Haupas, Imamiach, Ipos, Kunopegos, Lachash, Leragie, Lilith, Lix Tatrax, Lucifer, Malpas, Marbas, Marchosias, Mastima, Memphistopheles, Morax, Nambr, Naberius, Opizuaf, Oneskelis, Orias, Ornias, Orobas, Oze, Paimon, Penemuel, Farzuf, Phoenix, Forseo, Purach, Purson, Quamuel, Rachab, Raum, Ronobe, Ruax, Sabnak, Saleos, Satan, Siri, Shax, Solas, Sorat, Sitri, Uza, Valak, Valefor, Vapula, Vasago, Vepar, Vaine, Vuau, Wormwood, Hafan, Zagan, Zepar, and others. These fallen angels taught the humans many knowledgeable, horrible, unholy, immoral, and sinful things, which are still used and done today, thousands of years later. The fallen angels or the watchers observed that human women were very pleasing to the eyes, and so they mated with them, which in turn produced the Nephilim. The Nephilim were giant humanoids. The Nephilim were the children of fallen angels and mortal human women. The Nephilim were soulless beings. They had no soul. They were extremely tall, some as tall as trees. They were extremely cruel, nasty, ruthless, sadistic, and barbaric. They all had red hair, and they all had 6 fingers and 6 toes. 666, the number of the beast devil. Hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of human armies, soldiers, warriors battled against these giants. This is why ancient tools, weapons, and metal swords are being discovered, going so far back in time. In addition to the Nephilim giants, the fallen angels began experimenting with humans, beasts, and animals, and created mutants, hybrids. This is where our myths and folklores of mystical beasts and creatures come from. And this is the same thing modern scientists are now secretly doing today in the 21st century, which will also create mutants, hybrids in the future. The worldwide flood was not just to punish human sin, as most people were told. It was primarily to destroy the Nephilim giants, as well as the mutants, hybrids that the fallen angels had created. Almost all of mankind was morally and genetically contaminated by Satan and the fallen angels. Only 8 humans in the entire world were morally and genetically, but mostly genetically pure. So God chose them and made them build Noah's ark before he caused the worldwide flood. The Nephilim mutants, hybrids, perished because they were not part of God's original creations. After the worldwide flood, the 8 humans who survived multiplied, expanded, and rebuilt villages, towns, and cities across the earth again. But some of the Nephilim mutants hybrids also survived and went into hiding deep underground, where they remain even today in the 21st century. When most of the Nephilim died, their spirits somehow survived the destruction of their physical bodies, and they became demons and dark, black, shadowy, evil spirits. The demons are the surviving spirits of the dead Nephilim giants. These demon spirits have been roaming the earth back and forth for thousands of years. The fallen angels, in contrast, are so dangerous and so ferocious that they have all been imprisoned with chains in total darkness for thousands of years, waiting to be unleashed. Today, thousands of years later, these demons, mutants, hybrids, disguise and masquerade themselves as extraterrestrial travelers from outer space, because they know that today most of humanity in the 21st century no longer believe in monsters, demons, devils, or evil spirits from the past. After millenniums of deceptive influence, when the time comes, they will finally reveal themselves to the world and will lead almost all of mankind astray, the great apostasy. When the apocalyptic battle of Armageddon is over and now is remained anew, it is said that the chosen elect humans will judge the angels. Humans will judge the fallen angels, those same fallen angels who left abandoned their angelic heavenly ranks positions thousands of years ago.